Yeah. All right. So I don't know how many people are interested, but it's always been something that I don't know. I just don't like understand it fully. So as a producer, are you making money through streaming? Are you making money through like radio? Like where does the producer get their bread? Like how does that whole royalty thing play out?
Okay, so there's a lot of ways producers could get paid, right? So I'm gonna break down the first way I started off getting paid as a
I talk about
producer.
BeatStars and YouTube and all that shit
Yeah,
too.
fact. I'm breaking down everything. So the first way I started out getting paid, the first way you could get paid as a producer is selling your beats online, right? You post your shit on BeatStars, Track Train, YouTube, whatever it may be, whatever you could use to sell your stuff, and you have somebody pay you for like a lease or exclusive, depending on what you want to do, right? I barely do exclusive like that. I do leases, so that's one way. And what a lease is, it's like a lease on a car. You pay for it, but you're not really owning it. You get what I'm saying? You got to keep renewing it. Like you got to renew it, and whatnot. So that's a lease. And then the exclusive is like you buying the car up front. You paying 5 bands, 10 bands for the car, blah blah, whatever it may be, and you just getting everything. You don't gotta pay no car note or any of that stuff. And yeah, so that's like one way. But with that, everybody could get like a beat. This is why niggas be eating off of like selling like leases and shit like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like I think what's his face? What's the dude for Internet Money?
Nick Mira,
Not Nick Miller, the other guy,
Taz Taylor.
Taz Taylor. He
Yeah.
said he made like $1 million like selling beats online. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit like
right.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
When he was young too.
yeah. And that's back when YouTube monetization checks used to hit. That's another way you get paid too. Like if you upload your beats on YouTube and you get a certain amount of streams and watch time hours, you can monetize your stuff and you get paid. The checks be small, but it's still a bag low key. So like yeah, like that. And then if you're not on the selling your beats online wave, getting placements is another way you could get paid.
Before you get the placements, so what if you were an artist? Like, would you go the lease route or the unlimited? What is it called? The exclusive route. Like, would you buy the beat exclusively, a couple $1,000s, or would you lease it for $30?
It depends on where I'm at, right?
What can you do with the lease? Can you if you make
So
a
when
$1,000 on Spotify from a song that's not your beat, you leased out the beat.
yeah.
Do you get that money or does the producer?
Yeah, you get that money. Lil Nas X, when he did the Old Town Road record, I think
Yeah.
he kept leasing that beat until it blew up, and that's when he copped it out exclusively.
And so why do you buy it exclusively then?
Cause
So nobody can make a song. no more.
so nobody can make a song, get it copywritten, and all of a sudden, you feel me, like they got the
your
rights
shit
to it.
gotta go down.
Because when you get it exclusive, that's when you could get it copywritten. A lot of people don't know that. They be copying leases and then getting the song copywritten and all that stuff. You can't do that. You feel me? You can't work with no label with a lease beat. Like, cause they wanna have it under them, all of that stuff.
Yeah,
They gotta
yeah,
go
yeah.
through the copyright process. They gotta get it content ID'd and all of that. If you get a lease, you can't do all of that. You could make money off of it. You could post it on streaming platforms and all of that stuff, make your bread off of it. But depending on the beat maker too, depending on his like lease terms,
Yeah.
like it's only so much money you can make. Is like if you cop an MP3 lease from me, you can't get over 10,000 streams on a song with that lease alone. If you get past 10,000 streams, you got to upgrade it. I mean, I don't press it. I don't be on
Really?
niggas like, yo, you feel me? But that's just how it is. So let's say they get a lease on the song, on the song, right? It does 1 million, and they don't cop the exclusives and shit like that. I could lawyer up if I want and be like, yo, it's the contract. You paid for it. You signed this contract when you paid for it. These are my terms. You didn't follow that. I need that bread.
So you're not seeing any of that bread when they get 1 million streams. You're not getting that your
Yeah, if
publishing
if
revenue.
that's we getting into exclusive talks with that now. You get what I'm saying? Cause publishing and all that stuff, that's if they own the beat and they own the masters to the song.
Yeah.
With a lease, you can't. There's no masters to the song because you don't own the beat. So how could you own the masters to a song that you don't
You
even
only-
own the beat
yeah,
for? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so with a situation like that, if they do get 1 million streams on a song and it's only a lease, they kind of like asked out low key. Because if I wanted to be foul, right? If I could lawyer up and be like, yo, my lease contract says 10,000. You made, let's say he made 100 million. Let's say it's something crazy, right? You did 100 million streams. He was supposed to only do 10,000. So if my lawyer is good enough, I could get half or if not all after that 10,000 on his record. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's if I wanted to be grimy.
Even though it's not even grimy, that's just the way it
it's
works.
business, right?
It's business. Yeah, but I like that. You don't.
That's charm. Shit like that'd make me throw a brick at a nigga.
Bro, I'm saying that's why niggas be trying to get the exclusives and stuff like that too. But I still wouldn't rush getting an exclusive to a beat unless I see the song start going up. You know what I mean? Unless it's doing numbers and stuff like that. Because if I'm buying the exclusive to a beat and I pay like, depending on the producer, I pay like from like $5 to like up to like $5,000 to $5,000, right? And my song does 20,000 streams. I'm not seeing none of that money back.
No,
like, that don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? It's weird, but then again, if I don't, and then somebody else buys the exclusive, and like 2 years later, my song started going crazy. You know what I mean?
So like, is the pricing of your beats different, or all of them is the same price?
All of them is the same price.
When I do fire drill track, you think it's gonna take off?
Nah, because like that shit'll get me tight. Like, cause like the more I'm listening to it, it's like, yo, you paying for a tag, and it's not to discredit you in particular, cause your beats go crazy. You feel me? But like, let's say like I go to somebody like Metro Boomin, like he charged $5,000 a beat. Exclusive.
Nah, he charged way more than that.
All right, let's say he charged like 10.
Way more than that. He probably charged like 100K.
No,
I swear. If Pierre Bourne is charging 80 bands for an exclusive beat, Metro Boomin is taxing.
Okay, I didn't even know they could tax that much.
Yeah.
But let's just say,
holy
boom,
fuck,
we going Pierre Bourne.
I'm charging 5 bands a beat.
You see? All right, so that's crazy. Let's say we go to Pierre Bourne.
Yeah.
He on some 80 bands a beat, right? We chilling, Pierre Bourne, cook up some calm shit. Like, not no, oh, this is gonna take off, this beat is crazy. That's some regular shit. I'm like, I fuck with it. I wanna use the beat. I'm using it. Now it's coming the time to buy the beat. Bro, if he charged me $80 for that regular beat that he cooked up in 30 seconds, I'm gonna really have to look at him like, bro, you serious? Like, bro, like you bullshitting me at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
it's worth it though, because if you get a beat with Pierre Bourne, bro, like it's a name you paying for. It's not necessarily the beat. You feel me? That's a Pierre Bourne beat. Like, if you push that record good, you could make like $500,000 off of that song. So 80 bands is light coins to pay for that.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
But that's like you pay for Uzi feature and he just come on your shit like, yeah. Like just on some Uzi shit. Like, cause everybody know Uzi features is like, it's wavy, but that nigga is not, that's not Uzi. That's some nigga in the studio.
just for bread.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be tight. Like, you put your all into a song and you gotta pay 80 bands for a beat that somebody put 30 seconds into.
It's business, bro.
That's crazy business.
It's business.
Well,
I
think the thing is like, if you're an artist, like you would only do that if you truly believe the song's gonna pop off and you'd make that money back.
Yeah.
But then
even if the beat's like not great.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it was like a what if scenario on some.
You did the work. The beat wasn't even fucking anything
but that's
good.
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like you just thinking it's a chill beat. For instance, like Juice and Lucid Dreams. Like Juice said it in mad interviews. He didn't think Lucid Dreams was gonna pop. That was not the song he thought was gonna pop off the album.
Facts, yeah.
You just make a regular song, you're like, yo, this shit is calm, it's cool. And then boom, that's the next big thing. And now the producer like, fuck you. Like, you gonna be tight.
Yeah, not bro. Because if I made that money back, I maybe I'm speaking from a producer's perspective, but I wouldn't be mad at it if he's gonna tax like for that beat. But most of the time though, like if a big name producer, if they're working with another big name artist, I don't know if they usually charge like a big upfront fee. I think they just go crazy on like the back ends, like the publishing and stuff like that. You feel me? Because that's where you make most of your money too.
That makes sense.
Wait, so all right, so you're really taking off in New York right now, especially in the drill scene and everything. Yeah. And you were telling me the other day, like there's so many artists who are using your shit and dropping it on YouTube. I don't know on streaming platforms, but definitely on YouTube, and like you don't even know about it. Yeah. You hear it in the comments and shit. So are you seeing any of that money? Because even some of them have 100K.
Nah. And that's the downside of being, like, you feel me, the type of producer, like...
lenient.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of tight off of that situation that happened. You feel me? Because niggas be using my shit and they will not give me no credit, dropping, making their bread and whatnot. And again, I don't really press it, but
you were tight.
Yeah, because now it's like niggas was trying to discredit me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like... I wasn't mad at y'all not giving me any credit and making bread off of it and all that stuff. And now I'm getting discredited. Like, oh, I don't even know who's making these beats. Like, what? Y'all do know who's making these beats because your managers be in my DMs, you in my DM, like your uncle and aunts in my DMs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's situations like that is weird. And bro, and again too, I could be foul and violate and take niggas shit down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Remove it off of the internet and all of that stuff. But I just be chilling, man. Like, you know, I got over it in a couple of days. I was like, it's whatever. Like,
Yo,
You just watched a clip from the Other Side podcast.
definitely tune in on our Instagram page. You know, everything we drop is a movie. Tune in.